Wow, that movie is so awesome. This is my number one most favorite Walt Disney movie ever, called Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs. Wow, I love this movie. It is my favorite Disney movies ever. Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs is my number one most favorite Walt Disney movie ever. And I love Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs. It's awesome, and I watched it yesterday, and I had popcorn, and I had a drink of glass of water as well, and I even had chocolate while I'm watching the movie as well. Yeah. So, hey guys, it's me, Thomas, and today I'm going to do a review on Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs. So, yep, yesterday I watched this movie and I had popcorn, a glass of water, and chocolate buttons. And yep, I watched it yesterday and it was fantastic. Yep, Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs is a great Walt Disney movie. It is one of my favorite movies I have ever seen in my life. Next to Toy Story and Despicable Me, even Minions as well. Which Toy Story, Despicable Me, and Minions rock as well. Just like Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs, which I'm doing a review on Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs right now. I love Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs. It's an awesome movie. It's also great and fantastic. It was also created by Walt Disney. Yep. And Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs was released in the 1930s because it came out in 1937. But in my country, Alexa said it came out in 1938. But Snow White debuted in 1937, on the 21st of December 1937. And yep, on the 21st of December last year, it was Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs' 83rd birthday. And and we got the characters from Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs, like Snow White. Snow White is a great princess. Snow White is my favorite character from Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs. Snow White is the best character from that movie because she is so pretty and beautiful, and she is awesome. She is also cute as well. And we got the dwarves as well. The dwarves are dark, beigeful, and we got Sneezy, and we got Happy, and we got Grumpy, and we got Happy, and we got Dopey. Yep, the Seven Dwarfs are dark, beigeful, Sneezy, Grumpy, Happy, Sneezy. Yep. Like I said, the Seven Dwarfs in this movie are dark, beigeful, Happy, Sneezy, Grumpy, and yep, like I said, the Seven Dwarfs in this movie are dark, beigeful, sleepy, grumpy, Sneezy, Happy, and Dopey. These are the Seven Dwarfs from Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs. And the prince, which is Snow White's husband, he's also a good prince as well. And that horse as well. Yeah, and in that giant apple, that red apple, there are the Seven Dwarfs and the prince and the horse. But Snow White is in the front. So let's talk about plot. Let's talk about the plot of the movie. Snow White was having animals as well. Snow White had animals, and at the beginning of the movie, there was mirror, mirror on the wall, and it was the queen. And here's my opinion on the queen. I am neutral to the queen. I'm neutral to the queen villain. I am neutral to that queen villain. Yeah. And, yep. My opinion on the queen from Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs, which is the villain, I'm neutral to her. But I still love Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs. It's an awesome movie. And it's also my favorite Walt Disney movie ever. My number second favorite Disney movie ever is The Jungle Book, which I'll do a movie review on it soon. So yep, I never seen Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs in movie theaters, but I still love that movie because I wasn't born yet when this movie came out. Because I was born in 2007, while this movie came out in 1937 in the United States of America. But in my country, it came out in 1938, which is, yep, it would be 82 years ago in 2020. It would be 83 years ago if it came out in my country. Yep. And then in 2037, Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs will have a 100th birthday. Yay. And that means we would celebrate Walt Disney's favorite movie on the 21st of December 2037. It will be 100 years old in 17 or 16 years. And we would celebrate Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs' 100th birthday or 100th anniversary. Yep. And in the beginning, Snow White was by that wishing well, and she saw birds as well. And then next scene, maybe Snow White was singing, and she saw a bird. And that bird was crying, and Snow White cheered the bird up and let the bird fly back up to see the bird's parents. And then someone came to see Snow White and said, go somewhere else, or go, run away, and don't come back. And Snow White, and then the man that character just told Snow White to go see the queen and run into the forest. And Snow White got scared. And when Snow White was crying, I really felt bad for her. And then the animals cheered her up. And Snow White thought they were monsters. But they were animals. And Snow White looked after the animals and went to the dwarves' house. Yeah. And then after that, Snow White was singing a song. And it was, it goes like this. Just like what you were. That song was so awesome. And then the dwarves were singing, I ho, I ho, I ho, I ho. That was an awesome song as well. Yeah. And there was also another song that I liked from that song. And it was when Snow White was dancing with the dwarves in the dwarves' house. Yeah, that scene was very good as well. Very good. And then the queen turned into a witch in the next scene. Or maybe, yep. Grumpy was forced to have a bath. Yeah. And the first time Snow White saw the dwarves is when the dwarves came into their house while Snow White came in the dwarves' house. Yeah, and Snow White guessed the names like Dark, Beigeful, Sleepy, and Happy, and Snow White was guessing the names of the seven dwarves, which are Dark, Beigeful, Sleepy, Sneezy, Happy, and Dopey. But Dopey never talked, and Grumpy. And Grumpy in the scene, and the dwarves were washing their hands and wanted to have a bath, but Grumpy didn't want to. But the other six dwarves, forced Grumpy to go and have a wash. Yeah, that was so hilarious. And then the queen turned into a witch, and then the and then the dwarves leave their house, and Snow White was saying goodbye to them, and Dopey wanted more kisses from Snow White, and when Snow White noticed, Grumpy was saying, "Well, I'm warning you, don't let anyone like that." And Snow White was like, "Well, Grumpy, you do care." That was a good scene. And then Grumpy just fall into a river. And I was like, oh my goodness. But Grumpy was jealous on there. And then, yeah, the witch, the queen turned into the queen was a witch and made a poisonous apple for Snow White. And then in a few scenes later, when the queen turned up and see Snow White and went to the queen's house, the witch just forced Snow White to eat the wishing apple, the poisonous apple. And notice, if you eat a poisonous apple, you would die from eating a poisonous apple. And I said something like this when the witch forced Snow White to eat the apple. I was like, no offense, even though I'm still neutral to you, the witch, but it's murder, and don't force. That is forcing. When and the queen told Snow White to bite the apple, and the witch said it was a wishing apple, but it's a poisonous apple. The queen was playing a trick on Snow White, and when the queen tells Snow White to have a bite of that apple, I was like, no offense, witch, the villain, even though I was still neutral to you, the queen villain, but that is forcing, and if it's a poisonous apple, you can die from eating a poisonous apple, and that is forcing. The queen just forced Snow White to eat the poisonous apple, and when Snow White ate the poisonous apple, she felt strange, and I was like, oh my goodness. I was in shock. I was having a shock, and I really felt sad when Snow White died. I was really sad because I wanted Snow White to be back alive and do more beautiful stuff. And then the prince just then Snow White was in the coffin, and then the prince was having a kiss of Snow White on the lips. And I was crying a little bit when Snow White died. But Snow White was in a deep sleep, and then happily Snow White woken up. And the dwarves were crying when Snow White was in a deep sleep because of the queen forcing her to eat the poisonous apple. Yeah, and then the Snow White just woke up from a deep sleep, and then Snow White just went on the prince and went home and went back to the castle, and then after the queen was eaten, and then Snow White was saying goodbye to the dwarves towards the end of the movie, and Snow White just woken up, and Snow White was kissing the dwarves, saying goodbye to them, and that was a little sad ending of Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs, but it was a great movie. And then Snow White just went it on the horse and went home with the prince, and that's what the base of the plot of the movie is. And then the movie ends. Yep, and Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs is a great movie. It's almost 80. It's gonna be 84 years old. This movie will on the 21st of December 2021. On the 21st of December 2037, it'll be 100 years old. So I give this movie a 10 out of 10. It's awesome. So thank you guys for watching, and goodbye.